Здравствуйте, сейчас я буду продолжать читать книгу. See here, said the doctor doubtfully. It isn't usual for a man to walk into an empty house at 4 in the morning and come out with another man's check for nearly £100. Don't worry, said the man with an ugly look. I'll stay with you until the bank's open and change the check myself. So we all went off, the doctor and the prisoner and myself, and spent the rest of the night at my house. In the morning, we went together to the bank. Sure enough, the check was good, and the money was passed to the child's family. Well, said Mr. Utterson. Yes, said Infield. It's a strange story. My prisoner was clearly a hard, cruel man, but the man whose name was on the check was well known all over London for his kind and generous acts. Why would a man like that give his check to a criminal? And you don't know if the writer of the check lives in the building? Asked Mr. Utterson. I don't like to ask, said his friend. In my experience, it's not a good idea to ask too many questions in case the answers are ugly, violent ones. But I've studied the place a little. It doesn't seem like a house. There is no other door, and the only person who uses that door is the man I've just described to you. There are 3 windows on the side of the house, which look down onto a small courtyard. The windows are shut, but they are always clean. There's a chimney too, which is usually smoking, so somebody must live there. The 2 men continued on their work. Then Utterson broke the silence. Enfield, he said. You are right about not asking too many questions. However, I want to ask the name of the man who worked over the child. Very well, said Enfield. He told us his name was Hyde. What does he look like? He's not easy to describe. Although I remember his perfectly. He is a strange-looking man. He is short but has a strong, heavy body. There is something wrong with his appearance, something ugly and unpleasing. No, something hateful. I dislike him at once. Mr. Utterson thought deeply. Are you sure he used a key? He asked. What do you mean? Asked Enfield in surprise. I know it must seem strange, said his friend. But you see, if I don't ask you the name of the check, it's because I know it already. Well, why didn't you tell me? Said his friend rather closely. Anyway, he didn't have a key, and he still has it. I saw him use it only a week ago. Mr. Utterson looked at him thoughtfully, but said nothing more.